read an argument for God and think, right, that's all that's settled, God definitely exists. And I read an argument against God and think, oh, never mind. Blimey, this question of God's existence really is complicated. I quite like for there to be a God. The idea really appeals to me. Jesus in the Gospels really appeals to me.
Are you saying you're one of these non-resistant skeptics?
I like to think so.
I've got a friend who has put it this way. He said, look, Justin, basically I'm an atheist, but when I listen to Bach, I am a Christian.
The choral piece that would be the closest to that for me would be Gustav Holst's Nunc Dimittis. When I kind of listen to a really beautiful piece of music, and I am getting really wooey here, so I do apologise. Almost Christian way to describe it would be I feel myself rest. That is the time in which the human will stops raging itself and just kind of rest. Definitely relate to that when I experience a sense of beauty. I don't think that it's persuasive evidence.
What would constitute the kind of evidence you're looking for?
Bona fide religious experience would convince me. If I were there it's literally watching the ascension of Christ. It strikes me that almost any rational person would have to concede at that point that God exists. I think that the way that the kind of zeitgeist is more towards this kind of God as meaning or God as value. I think that theism is a lot more substantial than that. A claim is that Christ rose from the dead and will come again in glory to judge the quick and the dead. That seems like it would change every aspect of your, overnight. If I believed that, my life would totally transform.